Dear students, I am Soha Bansiwal, Assistant Professor English, SPC Government College Bhim. Today I am going to explain some literary terms. First of all, I will tell you about simile and metaphor. Simile is a literary figure of speech in which two things are compared, but these two things must be of different kinds, and the and these two things must have one common similarity. uh, just like in a simile we can put two things together, and these things are compared, and these two things are different from each other in kind, and but both of them have one common feature, one similarity, such as we say this girl sings like a nightingale. So in this sentence the girl is compared to a nightingale. Nightingale and girl both are different in kind, and and in a simile comparison is implied through exact definite words like as, like, and so. Um, so the both the girl and the nightingale are two different things, and but they have one common feature, and that is the song, their musical element. um, so in a simile comes from a Latin word similis, which means likeness. uh, so in a simile uh, there should be two requirements. First, the things compared must be of different kinds. Second, they must have one common feature. And third, uh, this comparison must be presented through exact words like as, like, or so. Now, I will tell you about metaphor. In a metaphor, uh, the comparison is indicated through is not indicated directly. It is an we can say it is an implied simile, um, in which the characteristic of one thing is transferred to another. The meaning of metaphor, uh, the metaphor is derived from a Greek word, and in which meta means over, and for means carry over. It means carry over means the quality characteristic of one thing is carried over to another. And in metaphor, two things are compared and they are of different kinds, but but the comparison is not directly stated, it is implied, and the 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 words like so, as, like are not used. So if we say that integrity is the backbone of the character, so here is metaphor. If we say man is a wolf to man, man is a wolf to man, so here is metaphor. The characteristics of fierceness and greed and cruelty, which are characteristic of a wolf, are are given to men. So it is a metaphor. We can say the camel is the sheep of the desert. The Kashmir is Switzerland of India. So the characteristic of one thing is transferred to another. without stating the exact words like definite words like as, like, and so. So in a metaphor, uh, the comparison is implied, and characteristic of one thing is transferred to another. And in alliteration, in a alliteration, the the consonant sounds or words are repeated in the beginning of uh, two or more words in a sentence. In a alliteration, in an alliteration, uh, the consonant sound or words are consonant sounds or syllables are repeated to give artistic effect to the poem. Uh, for an example, we can say five meals meandering in a mazy motion, a line which is used in Kubla Khan by S.T. Coleridge. Here, the word M is repeated again and again uh, in the beginning of words in a sentence. Five, like I repeat, five meals meandering 5 miles in a 5 miles meandering with a mazy motion. 5 miles meandering with a mazy motion. Here the word M is repeated again and again in the beginning of many words. So the next literary figure is heroic couplet. Heroic couplet is a figure of speech. Heroic couplet are two 10-syllabic iambic pentameter rhymes. These are iambic pentameter rhymes, and iambic these are two iambic lines rhyming together. In a heroic couplet is known as heroic because this form was used in epic, and in which uh, the heroic exploits of brave heroes were illustrated. So it came to be known as heroic. And in a various poets used heroic couplet. In a heroic couplet, there is a pause after first line, and the the poet the half sense of this couplet is explained in the first line, and the rest is in the second line. Means the the second line completes the whole sense of this couplet. uh, Dryden also used heroic couplet, and but he used a little variety. In his heroic couplet, there was a pause in the lines, in each line, in middle of the line, uh, and in a heroic couplet, the sense completes with the end of the second line. The sense does not follow from one couplet to another couplet, so it contains in it the complete sense. uh, Heroic couplet has 10 syllables in each, and it is iambic pentameter lines, and these are these rhyme together. And the most famous persons who used heroic couplet are Dryden and Pope, etc. So sorry, I said Dryden. Uh, Pope introduced this variety. He used a pause between one line and in the middle of the line. So thank you.